Hello everyone and welcome to our English lesson today. I'm excited to introduce two important and interesting topics we will be covering. Unit 2 on work and family life and Unit 3 on time off. Here is the content of today's lesson. In grammar, we will focus on the present simple tense and the adverbs of frequency. In vocabulary, we will learn words related to jobs and leisure activities, helping us describe our work and free time. For everyday English, we will practice asking what time is it and using social expressions for common interactions. Here are aims of objectives of the lesson. To master the usage of the present simple tense and adverbs of frequency and in describing routines and habits. To expand vocabulary related to jobs and leisure activities and use it in context. To practice asking for and telling the time and the use common social expressions such as greeting and simple requests effectively in the informal interactions. Slide 4. Today we are dividing into an essential aspects of English grammar, the present simple tense. The tense is incredible useful because it helps us talk about routines, habits, general truths, and regular occurrences. Let's start by looking at the positive form of the present simple tense. When we use this form, we typically use the base form of the verb for most subjects. For example, I work, they study, English, we live in New York. Notice how verbs remain in their base form in indicating actions that happens regularly or fast, facts that are generally true. However, for a third person singular subject like he, she, and it, we add s and es to the base form. For instance, she plays piano. It rains in winter. The additions of s or es tells us what someone specifically does or what is true for singular subject. Now let's move on to the negative form of the present simple tense. In the negative form, we introduce do not shortened to don't or does not shortened to doesn't. Before the base verb to indicate actions that do not happen or facts that are not true. For example, I don't work on weekends. They don't study French. They doesn't play piano. Again, the third person singular subject we use does not, doesn't, such as he doesn't work here. It doesn't rain much. Next, we have questions in the present simple tense. Questions are formed by starting with do for most subjects and does for third person singular subject, followed by the subject and the base verb. For example, include do you play soccer? Do they live nearly? And does she sing well? These questions help us inquire about routines, habits, or specific actions. Lastly, we use short answers to respond quickly to questions or statements. For instance, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Affirm or deny statements for most subjects. Similarly, for third person singular subjects, we say yes, he does, or no, he doesn't, depending on the questions asked. Here is spelling or third person singular. First, most verbs add s in the third person singular. Wear, wears, speak, speaks, but go and do are different. They add es. Go, for example, go, goes, do, does. If the verb ends with s, double s, sh, or ch, adds es, finish, finishes, watch, watches, leave, leaves. Third, if the verb ends in the consonant y, the y changes to es. Fly, flies, study, studies. But if the verb ends in the vowel y, the y does not change, play, place. Have is irregular, have, has. Let's practice using these forms with some examples to ensure everyone feels confident with how they are structured and used. Practice 1. Complete the sentence with the words from the box in correct form. They send me your answer. I will check its correctness. Adverbs of frequency describes how often something happens. Here are some common adverbs of frequency listed from the most frequent to least frequent, never, sometimes, often, usually, always. These adverbs usually come before the main verb. She never goes out on Sunday. I sometimes work late. I often eat in a restaurant. They come after the verb to be. She is always late. I'm never hungry in the morning. Sometimes and usually can also come at the beginning or the end of the sentence. Sometimes we go out. I walk to school usually. Never and always doesn't come at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. Not never go to the theater. Not I have tea in the morning always. Complete each sentence with the appropriate adverb or frequency from the list. Use each adverb only once, never, sometimes, often, usually, always. Let's do it together. Ready? My sister goes for a run in the morning, usually work. So here you have to use usually. I watch horror movies because I find them too scary. So here is answer never. We eat out at restaurant, but we prefer home cooked meals. Here you have to use sometimes. He reads a book before going to bed to help his relax. Here the answer often. They take a vacation in winter because they love skiing. The answer is always. Slide 10. Next in this task, you will be matching words from the two columns, A and B, by finding their opposites. Take your time to think about the meaning of each word and find his opposite. This exercise will help you expand your vocabulary and understand the concept of opposites better. Once you are done, we will review the answers together. Answers: early, late, big, little, teach, learn, play, work, get up, go to bed, morning, evening, start, stop. Copy these new words and check them home before the new lessons using these dictionaries or translations. In slide 11, now let's talk a bit about jobs. Can you tell me about your job in your family or your friend? Have your mom is a teacher? Maybe your mom is a teacher or your dad is a doctor. Let's think about what do they do in their jobs and why it's important. Today we are going to learn some new words about jobs. These are words we use to talk about different kinds of work people to do. Complete the sentence with a job. She is a hairdresser. She cuts hair. He's a pilot. He flies from Heathrow. She is a receptionist. She works in a hotel. She is an architect. She designs buildings. He is a lawyer. He works for a top law firm. He is a taxi driver. He drives all day. They are journalists. They write news stories. She is a dentist. She looks after people's teeth. She is a nurse. She works in a city hospital. He is an accountant. He likes working with money. Look at the photo. Which activity is that? Now look at the careful pictures. First one is, yes, that's right, it's cycling. C is the swimming. D, yes, the watching. E, yeah, that's right, he is a musical, he is playing musical instruments. Next, F, going to the cinema. And G, last one, is dancing. Now he is now look at the picture again. He is playing tennis, listening to the music, running, playing computer games, skiing, going to the gym, fishing, cooking, and playing golf. That's right. Now let's move. Now on slide 15, telling time in English is essential skill for clear communication, whether you are scheduling or meeting, making plans with friends, or simply answering what time is it. From understanding o'clock to mastering terms like quarter past or half past, this guide breaks down the most common expressions and the fascinating time-related facts in English. You will also discover the history origins in terms we use every day like AM and PM and the timelines. Time flies. Ready to enhance your time-telling skills in English. Dive in and uncover the language's unique approach to the concept of time. Telling the time in English, most common forms. There are different ways to tell time in English. Here are the most common forms. First, using o'clock when it's exactly on the hour. We use the word o'clock, for example, if it is 3:00, we say it's 3 o'clock. This phrase is only used for exact hour and not for times with minutes, like 3:15 or 3:13. It's simply and easy to remember. Second, saying the time with minutes. If it's not on the hour, we include the minutes. For example, 3:15 is said as 3:15 and 3:13 is 3:30. You can also say the minutes for first, like 15 minutes past 3 or half past 3 for 3:30. Past is used for times up to 30 minutes after the hour. For example, 2:20 is 20 past 2. 2 is used for times before the next hour. For example, 2:50 is 10 to 3 because it's 10 minutes before 3 o'clock. Third, 12-hour or 24-hour o'clock. English typically uses the 12-hour clock, which divide the day into three parts: AM morning and PM afternoon and evening. So 7 a.m. means 7 in the morning and 7 p.m. means 7 in the evening. Some countries like those in Europe also use the 24-hour clock, where 13 o'clock is the same as 1 o'clock p.m. 14 o'clock or 2 o'clock p.m. 2 p.m. or so on. The 24-hour clock is common in train station, airports, and other formal places. Now look at the clock on the watch and have with you. Can you tell me what time is it? For example, you can say it's 9 o'clock or it is 2:30. Take a moment to look at the time and say it loud. Let's think about why knowing the time is important. When do you usually wake up? What time do you eat lunch or dinner? These are all times we talk about during the day. Let's practice telling each other these times in English. Look at the clock in the slide. Try to say the lines and it's 5 o'clock. The times and it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. B, it's 8 o'clock. C, it's 5:30. D, it's 11:30. E, it's 5:15. F, it's 2:15. G, it's 5:45. H, it's 8:45. Slide 15. It's 5:05. It's 5:05. It's 10:05. It's 20:05. It's 12:05 past 7. It is 25 to 6. It is 20 past 3. Read first lines of conversation in A. Try to match them with the second lines in B. First, A. Bye. Have a nice day. B. Thanks. Same to you. See you later. Second, A. I'm sorry I'm late. The traffic is very bad this morning. B. Never mind. Come and sit down. Third, A. Can I sit next to you, Karina? B. Yes, of course. I will move my bag. 4. A. Is that a new skirt? It looks good. B. Thanks. Glad you like it, but it's really old. 5. A. What is the matter? Do you have a problem? B. Yes. What does bilingual mean? 6. A. Please, can I open the window? It's really warm in here. B. Sure, it's good idea. This room's really hot today. 7. A. Can we have a break? B. Okay, I think we all need one, but just 15 minutes. 8. A. Can I have a large Americano, please? B. Is that to have here or take away? 9. A. How was your day? B. Really good, thanks. Our teacher's great. And you? Practice this English conversation at home. For your home task, I want you to read a short text about Natalie Portman and answer some questions based on what you read. What is her job? Why does she like living in Los Angeles? Where does her husband come from? What does he do? What does he do? Yes. Why doesn't she want to eat animals? Also, you write the text with pronouns to make it more natural. Thank you everyone for your attention and participating in today's lesson. If you have any questions, please write down to my email. Goodbye.